We got the
Yay.
Thank
computer lady in
you.
there. Now we're ready to rock and roll. Woo!
1, 2, 3, clap, 4, clap, rock.
Here we go. More party. Maybe more sneaking. Maybe more ghosts. You never know.
I hope not.
Woo!
So the unlucky bunch spent the last session split apart, 2 groups. One group, the pair, spending time at the party, making friends, influencing people, lighting up jewelry, um,
Like you do.
just working out the way that rich people work here in Lithia.
Mm-hmm.
Team Sneak found the house that the previous team that had been hired to recover the missing / stolen book had rented. They popped the lock, searched the place, and found a ghost. The ghost gave up a map of the target mansion and a cryptic message. So we're going to jump right back into the fun.
Oh,
and
shit.
I'm actually going to go right back to the party, which is what's up on the map right now.
Mhm.
And where we left it off, the light had just been canceled. And
Pop up the right
the
screen here.
head of the Eternal Garden Wizard School had wandered around into the other room. And just as Dundon and Elsbeth are standing there, another person sidles up right beside you, Elsbeth. Someone that
Okay.
you absolutely had not seen prior to this. She just sort of appeared. And
like as in appeared as in I was originally invisible, or appeared as in I was very carefully nonchalant and boring as a result.
you're genuinely not sure.
Fair enough.
Like you're kind of have that moment of like, how did you just kind of show up at my shoulder? And you can see that she is not necessarily one of the quote unquote in crowd right away. If you would give me is it perception? I always forget.
What are you looking for?
Noticing stuff.
Perception.
The perception, yeah.
Give me a perception if you would, please.
I will. There's the dice. I'm in my new house, so I've got like all the D&D stuff right next to me in drawers.
Hooray.
So I just have to open the drawer, pull out what I need. But I was a little rushed, so I didn't quite prep everything I needed.
That's all right.
There's my 20-sider. Perception.
Should I roll as well or no?
Yeah, actually, please.
15.
19.
So, Dundon, you are not nearly as surprised. You did see that it wasn't so much that she was invisible. It's more like there was just enough of an illusion, a glamour, if you will, to say, don't notice me, don't notice me, don't notice me.
Oh, a veil. How nice.
One of those just enough. You're like, oh, now that she's said something, I do recall seeing her.
So she was kind of walking around.
It just kind of slid past. Right?
Walking around saying, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
So, Elsbeth, what you notice is, first and foremost, the The hair color is not completely natural.
Okay.
And the outfit is absolutely not a standard I fit in here kind of dress.
Mm-hmm.
She has the look of, yes, I know I needed to wear a dress here. And that's really like, you kind of like, you're like, does not fit the fashion.
No, but I respect that.
And as she's standing there, she says, you realize what you've done, right?
You're going to have to be more specific.
The bit with the jewelry. You realize what you've done, right?
Yeah.
I'm aware I've painted a target on myself for those for that. There's 4 of them, right?
She actually giggles at that. She's like, "You haven't even tracked how many of them there are." Wonderful.
Well, that was out of character, that question.
Oh, but it fits
Yeah.
so perfectly
Yeah.
at the moment. She's like, "This is glorious. Tomorrow is going to be a delight. You will show up, won't you?"
Yes, I plan. Unless something happens, I'm showing up.
What on earth could happen? This place is so dull.
And that's what I'd like to keep in my life for a while. But the way my life's been going, everything goes wrong.
Ooh, I know the feeling. I really, really do. So tomorrow, she actually pulls out a little slip of actual paper,
Mm-hmm.
hands it over to you, if you're willing to take it.
I'll look at it, yeah. I'm not so rude as to refuse to take a.
This is my seating area. If you would care to join me, whenever they get to those folks at the barrier, just let them know that Shadow Wing has invited you.
Shadow Wang.
Sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's got a flair for dramatic. I can appreciate that.
Oh, good. It's what I was hoping for.
Hmm.
Dundon, as soon as you hear that, you're like, wow, this person has never seen conflict at all, ever.
Just kind of keeping to myself, making sure I'm in the relative area.
Oh, there it is.
Dundon is like the best bodyguard ever.
That's what they're supposed to be.
So she's like, don't worry, I will keep an eye out for you. Tomorrow is going to be so much fun. I cannot wait. Well, time for me to make my dramatic exit. And she turns and essentially starts heading for the door. At which time you realize as you glance up that she has not helped in the slightest. The 4 that you were messing with before are all in a little cluster, just staring daggers across at you. Like, you just became way outside the outside on that little group right there. Before Shadow Wing makes it all the way to the door, there is something of a kerfuffle, if you will, at the door. And you hear raised voices outside.
Ooh.
I'm curious.
One of the guards at the door actually cracks it open and slips outside. The other turns and basically plants himself in front of the door, just as your new friend was headed there. And you could hear just faintly, "My apologies, milady. It will be just a few moments until we can let anyone go out."
I'm just gonna nudge Dundon slightly and nod my head there to sort of signal if you could figure that out.
I'll meander over and ask if there's anything that I can assist with.
As you're doing that, she gets all in a huff and heads back towards you.
All right.
The guy at the door
Mhm.
looks around, makes sure nobody's really close. He's like, "This happens from time to time. Somebody was trying to crash the party, and we take exceptions to people who don't have an invitation.
Understandable.
There's a certain type we're trying to keep out of here."
Sure there is.
I saw that, Ianu.
I did not. So there you go.
Oh, just me raising my hand saying, "Pick me, teacher, pick me, the person you don't want at the party."
Um,
Hey
anything
kids,
else?
you want to buy some mushrooms?
Yeah, but as Shadowwing makes her way back, just sort of meander back over. Is everything okay?
Oh, totally destroyed my exit.
I'll just
They do that.
I'll just lean in and quietly whisper, "Gate crashers."
Nod.
Yeah.
Listen checks for both of you.
Listen check.
18.
15.
Elsbeth, you pick it up more so than Dundon because you're used to this sort of party. You kind of have that feel. You're like, yeah, okay, I could get the sense of how this is going. You're kind of into it. And just at the edge of your hearing, you're like, huh. You hear like a muffled boom against one of the walls. And if you hadn't been alerted previously, you would have missed it. But it's just that little. You're like, oh, there was something going on over. What was that I heard? Something relatively heavy. Sounds like it banged up against one of the walls.
Can I tell which wall?
The corner towards the front of the building near the organ. So that corner, one of those walls, you can't be sure.
Okay.
There are no windows.
I'm going to wander over to the bard and recommend he play something a little more lively.
He actually takes your advice and picks up a very unusual piece with a dance step, which appears to bring out more people from the back. He has found a much more popular tune that people are actually crowding in and starting to do the dancing thing.
I'm gonna hold out a hand to Shadowwings. Care for a dance?
Oh, how radically inappropriate you are.
Is that a no?
Oh, absolutely not. She's in. Give me a charisma check.
Charisma, persuasion, or flat?
Go for persuasion.
Persuasion. Cool. I actually have proficiency in that. 15.
This girl, hook, line, and sinker. You could ask her to do anything you want. This live dance.
as
What's
as
that?
as we're starting up, I make eye contact with Dundon and indicate the wall where I heard the thump.
Yep. Oh, I'm trying to move myself on the wrong screen.
Um,
I'm gonna wander over yonder and kind of have a listen.
give me a perception roll because the noise has picked up.
Um,
One.
DM, is it better to direct message you via Zoom or Discord?
I
I just don't know how many windows you have open, so I didn't know which was easier.
have a zillion windows open. Go for Discord.
There you go.
Okay.
I got
'Cause,
20.
What'd you get?
I wanna
20.
I wanna mention something to you that might be relevant to how character interactions might work.
Okay. You definitely can hear something going on out there. It sounds a little bigger than a simple gate crasher.
All right. Hmm.
I think that might make a couple things.
Um, hang on one second.
Yep.
It does seem like through the course of the dance, and everyone does seem to be having a great time. This really is a successful party as far as that goes.
Mhm.
But it does seem like things quiet down out there through the course of the song, and having the song pick up just then. Give me a perception roll.
17.
You're pretty sure that under most other circumstances, the bard would not have taken your advice because it was a relatively abrupt change in tune. But you seem to get the sense that maybe he felt you were onto something, so it's a little bit louder, it's a little bit harder to hear, and it's a lot more distracting with the dance going on.
Absolutely.
All right. So we're at a reasonable point there, I think.
Yep.
Let's brace yourself for incoming map. Let's switch back over. If I can find it. Bam. We're back to the rented house and Team Sneak. Where you had finished cleaning the place out. You had actually scrounged up some notes to go with your map. And I don't recall if there was any decision about what you were doing next. I see that everyone was lined up at the door as if you were about to depart.
You know,
That
it's
is
much
what-
more
I
helpful
was gonna
if I
say
unmute
everyone's
myself.
on mute, so if you're
Yeah.
saying something,
So that is actually what we were planning.
okay.
We left it with let's blow this popsicle stand, and that's when the scene shifted.
Okay.
Do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do.
Do 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 do
Do.
do 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 do.
I am sneaking. We are sneaking. Hopefully
Using
we don't.
bossa nova types of rhythm.
Just like,
Yeah,
just fucking groove sneaking the whole way through the streets.
which is better
Ah.
than dubstep sneaking because man, when that drop hits,
Listen, one of these days, it's gonna be like a 1 or a 2 shot that is a D&D session done in the midst of a musical. Like that's all we got to do.
hey,
Oh,
Buffy did it.
Every-
I hope that you are not depending on me for a musical episode.
I will not.
But please do not, because no. I have less than zero musical talent.
That
Like
makes you great for musicals.
no, no, no. It's no.
Just no,
We
no,
won't be doing that.
we put it back in the box. No.
Put it Weena back in bowl.
Making bold. All right.
All right. So we're ready to boogie. We're gonna
Yeah.
go.
My question is, when you leave, where are you headed?
To the house.
All right. Where the little gremlin thing is on top of the house.
Okay, so you're headed to
The target.
Bertini Mansion.
Yes.
All right. So in that case, golly gee, I hope this is going to work. I have a feeling this is going to give away something, but that's all right.
You know what? Yeah, eventually.
What is this? All right, hang on. That's not what we want. No. I have become lost in my own maze. There it is.
Don't we all?
All right, so here we go with the map shifting again.
Woo!
Yeah, I was afraid of that. I left part of it uncovered.
Ah, the information. It has been stricken from my brain.
I'm stricken from the record.
And let's get you back out there.
Yay.
Where'd you go? 1,
Cotton Eye Joe.
2, 3.
I really should take my meds.
Okay. You head out into the street,
Yes.
and are you endeavoring to be particularly sneaky, or are you just going to stroll?
We're gonna try and be sneaky.
Okay.
And I also presume that means we're not gonna try and walk in the front doors.
Correct.
Excellent.
I'm down
No.
with this.
No, we're not gonna walk in the front doors.
Fine.
I'm all for making an entrance, but not here. This place has already tried to drown us.
Okay.
Rude.
As you
Very.
walk up the street, you manage to very easily dodge a couple of guard patrols. It seems that something has drawn their attention. It's really not even a struggle.
That's odd.
You don't have to be nearly as sneaky as you were afraid.
And in terms of the direction that the guard patrols are heading, is it towards where we know the party is or away from the party?
Towards.
I'm gonna on our way. Just is everything all right, Dundon?
That was the sending stone.
Correct.
So Dundon, you have a sending stone message. Ping.
I'm gonna respond. Elsbeth is dancing.
Are there any problems aside from Elsbeth's dancing?
There's a
I am
couple-
a great dancer, thank
You-
you very much.
You can't hear this. Shut up, nerd.
there's a disturbance outside of the party that is being tended to by I'm assuming by the guards and the local patrols.
So it's not you. Okay. Let us know if it becomes a you problem.
It's not us yet, but I'll let you know.
Thank you.
As long as
love-
it's not you.
I love the fact that he says yet. It's not us
pass.
yet.
This to the and Iadu. There's evidently something that happened outside the party. Dundon will let us know if it becomes a them problem.
Then
So it
shall we make
seems-
haste?
We should, yes. Let's take advantage of this.
That bird that was on top of that building. What is he doing?
The what?
In the previous map, when we were going out, there was like this gremlin looking thing on top of the building. Was that a statue or was that a entity of something?
It was a statue.
Oh, okay. Well, he is apparently creeped out by a statue.
Reasonable. Statues can be creepy.
I am all right. This seems to be not. Is this the right one? Oh dear. This is the right one. No.
Don't do that.
It's just gonna be like that today.
Okay.
I know nothing.
Let's try that again, shall we? Because I was looking at the map, I was like, wait, from my side where I can see it, I'm like, that's not right. That's not space one. I'm just. All right, here we go. Let's try again. Black stone building with
Yep.
gray accent,
Yep.
multiple floors, 3 floors tall. It is actually very close to the water.
Mhm.
And the tower is on the back side that you can see and or hear water and wind that are affected differently by the tower back there. It makes a weird whistling noise.
And I didn't give you the doctored up. I
Is
gave
the
you
wall
plain
are the walls
up.
scalable or is it a smooth?
You're not sure. I mean, it looks like there's little finger and toe holds to make it scalable, but they don't look deep.
Mm.
There are windows on this floor.
Yes, windows are good. Is there
Thea's gonna
light?
peek inside.
Hmm.
Thea's peeking inside.
The curtains are drawn.
Yeah. No
Kirsty.
cracks or anything.
Nope.
Curse these people having reasonable security.
Heavy curtains.
Ooh.
Oh, I know. Oh, heavy curtains like more than 10 pounds.
Maybe. Probably.
Oh,
Mm.
I was gonna say because I could use mage hand and nudge it just a little bit to see. Well, Thea's gonna try.
Let me check one thing. Just see if you get zapped. I mean, to see if your mage hand works.
Ah, I see we're back here again. This time it'll be a stone elemental.
Mm.
What a time to not have Dundon.
All right.
Dundon's part rock, right? They're probably related.
I mean, I'd be willing to have us both try and meet you guys and help you. I just
No.
not quite sure how to get to you guys.
Nor do
and
you
be
need to.
helpful.
No, do you need to. Just enjoy your party.
Yep.
Just keep dancing. Elsbeth is currently weighing
Can
Chunging.
Mage Hand go through solid objects?
It would have to be cast on the other side of the solid object. So the question is, would the casting stop it from appearing on the other side? If it can appear on the other side, then it can function.
It appears at a point you choose within range.
Right. And there's a certain rule about how many feet of whatever stops magic, and the window probably doesn't.
No, the window would not.
The window would not, and it's not listed in the spell description.
Right.
Is it
No sort of spells
enchanted
always
window?
listed.
So we couldn't bring it out here, but it can do whatever it needs to in there.
Is it
Correct.
an enchanted window?
Not so far.
We will see.
You can specifically use it to open an unlocked door or container.
So you do it. You cast the hand inside. You pull the curtain aside. And you have found a corridor. You're looking square into the flat side of the opposite side of the corridor.
Oh,
It's about 5 feet across, and that's it. It's all you see.
it's a hallway.
It's the hallway going left and right for that particular window.
All right. See, is gonna.
Have
Look
it,
to-
have it go down and see if it meets the next window on that wall.
That's what I was gonna do. Yeah.
Okay. You pull that curtain aside.
And I'm only doing it subtly, like a little crack and look at it. I'm not trying to just like, good morning.
It's nighttime, so you have a little bit of an advantage there, and you're not carrying a light source.
Mhm.
So you manage to pull that aside, and you see that is in that room. It's dim. The only light filtering in from where you've pulled the curtain a crack open. It looks like it is a formal dining room with a long table, chairs. There are various trophy heads from like hunters kind of thing on the wall. That's really all the detail you can get from out here. It's sort of the big stuff. But you see no light and no movement.
All right.
No windows
Yes.
the rest of the way up that wall.
I'm thinking go to the backside because that's ultimately where we want to go with the spiral, right?
Yeah.
The tower?
And based on the little drawing we have that we got back in the other place.
Yeah.
That's our most likely entrance is that first window. So if you can manage to get it, because again, and I don't know if you took a look at the linked map that was in chat, we have that for reference.
Oh yeah, thank you. Let me go back to that.
So the thing is, where you have the hand inside doesn't have a clear path to travel there. So can it go through solid things?
No.
So your hand can't
Can I
travel.
dispel it and just recast?
Yeah. Use
Yes,
a
you
spell
can.
slot. Yeah.
It's a cantrip.
Yeah, it's a cantrip for me. I can do it as many times as I want.
Cool.
All right.
We are
I'm
just
gonna undo it and then redo it.
Okay. You're gonna redo it inside that window?
Yes. Wait. Yes.
Excellent
Final answer is
news.
yes.
So it's a cantrip. You only mumble once. Mumble, cantrip. Roll percentage dice for me.
Oh. That's no.
yay.
It leads me to believe I picked the right entrance.
62.
Ooh, 62. I wonder what that is.
Oh fuck.
Roll a 10-sider for me.
Double fuck.
No, 10-sider. That's the percentage, right?
Just one of them.
7.
Hmm.
How much is this gonna hurt?
Azathan, Yadu, you
Mm-mm.
hear Thea go mumble mumble, and you hear, and what you see makes you laugh a lot.
What do we
Yeah.
see?
All of your skin is now neon pink.
I look like Elspeth.
Hey!
Sorry, Elspeth.
No, we're not.
All right, so wild magic.
Uh, not so funny when it's on the other foot now, is it?
It's not
Not
just
just on a
foot.
foot. That's the problem.
That's right. You're still barefoot, aren't you?
Yes, I
Mhm.
am.
Yeah, your toes are bright pink. All your foot,
Lovely.
all your leg, all of you.
I have to ask, how badly does she clash with her outfit now?
Yes.
Oh God, it's awful.
Yeah, it's awful.
So it's just her skin, it's not her clothing too?
Just
Just
her
her
skin.
skin.
Winning.
I can't help but just laugh.
Yep.
And I take it the spell doesn't go off.
Nope.
Yep,
Hold on. Let me look through my inventory. Do I
I
have
think we're gonna have
anything?
to. I think we're gonna have to do this the. Give me a minute. I'm gonna have to walk away. I thought I looked ridiculous. Hold on a minute. Nope, I'm not back together yet.
While you're giggling, give me a let's call it a wisdom check.
Okay, all right, the gods. Any particular skill or?
Let's just do a straight wisdom check.
All right, that is an 18.
Dirty 20.
Would your house just have regular windows on the first floor if you lived in the richest neighborhood in the city?
No,
Okay.
no, these are some higher security locks. I figured they would have some level of. They're in a city with known for magic users. They're gonna have some anti-magic shit all over the place.
Or
It's gonna be magic overload like we've seen all the way up until this point.
They're prepared to deal with casters. And I think that means they're also prepared to deal with people who do it the old fashioned way. So this is going to be a tough nut to crack, or we go for the second floor.
Is there another window on the second floor on the back? Dia's gonna try to. I mean, I could get worse. I'm not gonna say that, but
It could
I'm
always
already
get
the bright
worse.
beacon that I am. I'm gonna scale up the wall.
And do these windows have sills beneath
very
them?
shallow.
Yep.
Enough that I can get a toe hold because I have the act. I'm very dexterous and
Yeah. I have
Agile,
Misty
breath all
Misty
that.
Step and can try to do it as well.
cool.
So if you
Yes.
succeed, I'll use my Misty Step to go up. But you do what you do, boo boo.
All right. Well,
Give me a roll for climbing.
Acrobatics.
that is a dirty 20. Oh, for acrobatics or no climbing? I have.
Give me do a climbing and give it a +2 for the acrobatics.
Okay. Then that's a dirty 20.
Okay. It's not easy, but it is the decorations, the decorative bits make it so that you can scale. You do reach the second floor window. And it also is covered with heavy curtains.
Let's take away Mage Hand and Mage Hand it up again.
Okay. So you're hanging on with one hand, doing the mumble with the other hand.
Yadu, you better be ready to catch me.
Better him than me, because I'm not gonna catch you, and I'm still over here fucking rolling on my ass laughing.
That's why I didn't even talk to you.
Gonna say there might be a big pink stain on the lawn.
Leave no trace.
Mumble. Roll percentage dice for me.
It can still work. It can still work.
Oh yeah. What percentage is that?
Oh, better percentage. Maybe. I don't know what's going to go with for me or against me, but I have an 84.
Ooh, 84. That should be fun. Those are the higher numbers. They're harder to hit.
Ugh. Lovely.
You ever see the Harry Potter movies?
Oh,
Damn.
oh no.
You know
Which
the
one?
vomiting slugs part?
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
That's what you're doing right now. You're vomiting
know the
slugs.
Aww.
Full on
Oh.
6-inch slimy slugs.
Oh.
Roll
Better
a-
out than in, I always say.
roll a dexterity save to see if you fall
Okay.
at disadvantage.
Ooh.
Oh, disadvantage.
Two 20-siders, take
Take
the
the worst.
low one.
Do I still give my modifier?
Yeah.
Yep.
You
Okay,
just
good.
Take the lower.
All right, then it's a 15.
Are you attempting to scale back to the ground?
Thea's just going to attempt to do her little acrobatic routine and land her butt just dropping. I'm not, it's only a floor. It can't hurt that bad.
Take a single point of falling damage as you crash to the grass and continue to vomit slugs at an alarming rate.
Ooh. Oh
Thea
no.
is going to run over to Azathan and grab him and shake him as this is happening so you can fix it.
Okay. Oh, not laughing anymore. That's
Are they-
As
awful.
I'm now vomiting slugs on you for laughing, by the way.
Are they
Just so
pink?
we're clear, that's part of this.
Are they
Just-
pink slugs?
No, they clash.
Oh gods. Oh,
They're sort of green.
okay. All right. All right. Cover your mouth for a minute while I figure this out. All
Thea's
right.
just
Yeah.
gonna glare at him and continue to just vomit on him.
He will like turn her away. 1 second. Jesus.
Okay, as,
God.
as Team Pucosaurus Rex begins their two-step, Yadu wants to look up and say, okay, I can Misty Step 30 feet in any direction. Can I reach the roof from here and grab on? Specifically on that side of the building, even if I look over and do I need to do it on the tower portion? But on that wall specifically.
Oh, wait a minute. If I were a smart man, fuck, I don't know if I can fix Miss Slugs a lot here, but I can fix the window.
The heck are you meaning? Keep this up. I'm gonna vomit my way through my bags and
It's-
find that stone that I'm gonna force you to be swallow.
No, it's the other 6-stone.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I don't play casters very often. I
You're-
absolutely just have dispel magic.
So Yadu,
Mhm.
there looks to be some kind of gutter there. You're uncertain how sturdy it would be, but you can't get a step onto the roof. You could get maybe a handhold.
And would it be better on the tower or on the wall in my estimation?
You think that maybe the tower is just out of reach. It's a little bit because you're ballpark 10 feet of floor, and the tower is a little bit taller than that.
Okay.
So it's a lower pitched roof.
Yeah.
At the top, and you're just unsure how how sturdy the gutter really is.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those, it's like, yeah, I could probably get it. The question is whether or not the whole thing comes loose and I come crashing down with it.
Right. Especially since I'm the heavy one in the group.
You are. Okay.
Would a healing potion impact magic stuff?
No.
Yeah, no. I don't know how to fix this.
There is no fixing it.
Because this is just wild magic, and it's not like it wore off. How did we get rid of it the last time? Shit.
For the instability was a greater restoration. This might wear off. I don't know.
Yeah, because I have lesser restoration. I don't know if that. You know what? Fuck it. I haven't used any of those spell slots. I will try a lesser restoration. Place both hands on Thea. Stay still. Try not to breathe too deep. In cast, we basically encapsulate both of us in spores, casting through, and try and basically cast restoration through the spores into her.
Hey. You have a moment, Thea, where you're wrapped in mushrooms all of a sudden and still vomiting slugs, and then you feel dramatically better. Like, ugh.
Oh, okay. All right.
And your skin's not pink anymore. You got the whole thing in one fell swoop.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Not as potent.
For this, I will say thank you.
Not a problem. Okay. Let me hold on.
Thea, and for being nice, Thea is going to what is it? Use the prestidigitation on Holden, and we'll clean up his robes that I just puke slugs all over.
Oh, I appreciate that. Now I'm not going to track fucking slug guts and slime all over the house we're trying to rob.
All right. Well, it sounds like our best bet actually is for you to wild shape into something that flies and take a rope up.
I can't.
Even better.
Alternative, I can dispel the magic on a window.
You can give it a shot.
There is still a door.
Where the fuck is a door?
The
The
front door?
to the
We're
house.
not. No.
No.
I told you we should have gone through the
We
front door.
will exhaust this wall until we are done, and then we will go the old-fashioned way into
How Vox Machina of you guys.
Shut up.
Listen, no thief goes through the front fucking door unless they know nobody's home. We know nothing about what's inside there other than the fact it's already resulted in the death of one other thief. I don't intend to die with them. And those two are like, they have me as an insurance policy so they don't die. So.
Okay.
Sir, what are we trying to do? Breaking through the window?
No, we're just there are only those. You did these two windows. Let's check the other side, and then we go in the front door.
All right. Thea's gonna.
Is there any grand opposition to this plan?
I mean, I hope you have another spell slot if something else hits me.
I do.
All right.
Yeah, but it's only 2 to a customer, so you have to suffer through the first one in order to get him to cast it the second time.
Yeah, really.
Better be quick then. All right, let's go to the fourth window. Mage hand it up.
You're gonna do the mage hand again.
You're going to check for traps before you do a mage hand?
Please.
No. She said it. Mage hand. Roll the percentage dice, dear.
Fuck. Okay, noted for next time. Damn it.
Watch her get turned pink again.
You know what the definition of madness is, right?
Our entire party comp.
Oh, well, that's what I feel. Well, we'll see. I got a 46.
Oh.
46. 6. My. Let's see. Random.
We are not acting our intelligence scores right now.
We are acting our shoe size.
Wow. Completely at random,
Oh,
all
no.
the windows go blam open.
Diving in.
You're diving in?
Roll a
I am.
dexterity check.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Did you roll the knock?
Mass knock.
Huh.
You can't keep rewarding her, Eric.
All
Thea's
right.
gonna jump
Losing-
in too. If I
This
see
is-
a Yadi jumping in, I'm gonna go with.
21 on acrobatics.
Okay. You dive through. Bam. Windows shut.
I'm in.
I'm gonna look over at Thea. What god did you make a deal with?
Nope.
I didn't do it.
Don't answer that. Do not name it. It will show up.
That is bullshit. It's fuck it. Iadu, open the window, please.
So before I do that, crouch, look around me. What do I see?
This is essentially really it's an empty bedroom is what it looks like. You went in at a different point. Hello.
Yeah, we went in. So essentially, we're in the room next to the tower, correct? On the
Yeah.
top of the first floor. Okay, I'm looking at that map.
Yep. So this is, it looks like what would amount to be a guest bedroom, except the only furniture that's still in here is a little night table and a bed. Everything else, other than the curtains, has been stripped out of here.
All right.
There's no artwork. There's no little knickknacks laying around. It's like it's been stripped clean, except for this is the guest room.
Oh, I was not looking at the camera.
Okay.
He is like looking all around, not paying attention to you.
Hopefully,
Then she
hopefully
clues in.
somebody's looking. Not
Yeah.
to the way. Okay.
I'm looking.
And you see me disappear. I head back into the room. Door opposite the window.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna look over at Thea. So I think what Iadu tried to tell us is that he's gonna drop a rope out of a second floor window for us to climb up.
Okay.
I'm that's my best guess because that's the smartest thing we could possibly be doing. And so far he's been rolling the high. He's been doing the best when it comes to thinking clearly.
All right. Listen at the door 16.
You hear nothing going on the other side of this.
Quietly test the door. Is it locked?
Even if it was, you're on the inside.
Right.
It is not.
Okay. I look at that center atrium room that has the two big doors opposite me and looks like a door immediately to my right. I want to get to that door immediately to my right without being seen as my goal. What do I see?
Okay. You open that door and you see essentially the grand hall with a huge chandelier in the middle sort of look. There are stone pillars in the corners, and there are multiple suits of armor
Oh,
dressed and standing with their swords all on display. Very shiny.
Oh no.
Okay, stealth check to get over to this door here.
How about instead of stealth, you roll initiative?
Aha! Okay, 18.
Oh, all right. We'll do this at the same time. The notes. The armor moves. It doesn't just move, it swings a big fat sword at you.
And that would be the one right behind me at the moment.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh no.
Let me. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Okay. He moves. He swings. That die was not doing good numbers for me. Give me this one. Ooh, what's your armor class?
17.
You, in fact, take a hit. There it is. 4. And wow, you take a whopping 2 points of damage. However, as that's happening, the other armor suits are moving your way.
Oh no.
What do you do?
Can I attempt to grapple and throw the one that's right upon me at the others so that I can use the distraction to get out that door?
Sure.
Okay, let's do that.
Grapple, is that opposed?
Yeah.
I believe it's your athletics versus their athletics or acrobatics, their choice.
Okay.
Go ahead.
22.
You, for your trouble, get an elbow to the head for another point of damage.
Okay.
You do not score the grapple.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh. I kind of want to know what they rolled.
Of all the times to roll a nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh no.
Round 2. They close in on you.
Oh fuck.
Holy circle!
Well, if there was ever a time for Misty Step,
I still have it.
yep.
Yeah. About all that good rolling. Only one of them actually hits you out of the 4. But that guy actually takes a fair chunk. He hits you for 7.
Okay. Got it.
He is very loud and clattery, though.
All right. Misty Step on my turn.
Yep.
30 feet in the opposite direction going out the other door.
So here,
Yep.
actually 30 feet Misty Step puts you about there.
And then my movement.
Okay. So you're headed for this. You're headed for the door on that side.
Yes.
Okay. Are you going to open it?
This is
Yep.
fucking harrowing.
Not checking, not listening. I'm going.
Okay.
While Thea and Holt and Azathan are just twiddling their thumbs, wondering what's taking so long.
Just be glad I didn't bring you in. You guys would probably try to fight it.
No, I know better than that.
What the
No,
hell?
thanks. I've got
I
enough.
don't.
I know you don't, but that's why we're taking you with us.
There we go. That's what I needed to do. No.
Fucking dinging some elevator music to this.
All right. I'm having technical issues with my controls tonight, and it's making things a challenge.
You are okay.
You essentially burst into the kitchen.
And from where I Misty stepped through the door and to the other door that's closest to Azathan and Thea from here, is that my full movement this round?
Yes, you can
Okay.
you can actually get there.
Cool.
Okay, so in here, This place is actually in kind of crap condition. There's busted stuff all over the place. The pail on the floor is actually there, and it is filled with something vaguely milky.
Gross.
Yeah. There's nothing in here that's clean. There's flies all over the place. But the table in the middle does seem to be workable, and some of the stuff there is fresh enough to be eaten and or has been eaten recently. The fireplace itself has been cold long enough that you can tell, like, there's no fire in it. There's nobody that's cooking here.
Right.
But there doesn't seem to be anything else going on.
All right, so start of the next turn, I probably hear them clanking behind me.
Nope.
They don't reach me?
Nope.
No sound of movement.
Nope.
Perfect. Go through that door.
It is unlocked. You're gonna open it.
Yep.
That's really neat.
That is a pantry with a bunch of some supplies that look really, really good, some supplies that look really, really not, and a little curving stairway headed down.
Okay.
Down, you say?
That was my alternative, was to head to the basement if needed, so.
Now you know.
Yep. And I hear no sound coming from the ballroom.
Correct.
And you go, I was gonna say the formal dining room.
So I'm at that door. Go
Mhm.
through it.
Okay. You're gonna go through?
Yeah, and I'm also looking for improvised weapons along the way.
You open the door and you can see the dining room that Thea had previously
Right.
described,
Yep.
with all of the various heads. But again, nothing, nobody here, no movement, nothing going on.
Right. Okay.
You have essentially rounded the corner and you are headed back to what amounts to where the main entry would be.
Correct. Is there, am I seeing corridor that's just going to open up into it, or am I seeing any door?
I don't remember if I put a door there or not. It's fuzzy. It's open.
Yeah, it looked like a door, but okay. So that's an open door.
Yep, it's an open door, and you see the main entry hall. There's a huge rug spread out across the, like, these people clearly had a thing for display all the hunting stuff. At the back of the room, which would essentially be towards the ballroom where you were, there's twin stairs that go up to the second floor, and there's a balcony around the edge of the second floor above.
Okay. So signs of life, signs of light, signs of movement in this place that I can see from here.
From here, let me double check. No. Honestly, nothing.
Okay. As I make my way towards the double doors, scanning for improvised weapons, swords hanging on walls, anything.
There are none of those here.
And I'm not attacking with an elk head. All right, I go here to this door.
Okay.
And I'm going to open it and immediately head in the opposite direction to see if they start boiling out the suits of armor from in there.
Nope. They're back in position.
All right, up the staircase here.
Okay. You guys just want me to keep cycling maps today.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Don't worry, I'll make sure we come back downstairs.
All right, let's try this again.
Meanwhile,
one
out back,
is here.
Aslan and Thea are playing spades.
You're playing slaps.
Dragon chess, thank you.
You have a dragon chess set with you right now?
Let me check my inventory.
No, I don't. Did you bring your whole pack?
Not the whole thing, no.
Then
But I do have a bag of holding, so it doesn't really matter.
As opposed to a bag of Holden, which would be an entirely different thing.
Yeah, that would be concerning.
All right, when you're ready, DM, I'm going through this door.
Okay. We're
And
just
now I'm officially violating the Thea rule of check for traps, because the
Listen,
and
I'm sure your god is perfectly tolerant of just a little bit of hypocrisy.
Well, that and the fact that it's a mansion, so they probably wouldn't trap the inner doors of the house.
But it looks
except
like
for
this
the one
place
that's
is.
holding the thing we want. They definitely trap that one.
Oh yeah, looks like this place is mostly abandoned.
Uh-huh.
yeah, I noticed that.
this room has have you ever seen the kind of room where somebody moved out where you
Yeah.
can still vaguely see sort of like spots on the wall where something was
Mm.
sitting or that sort of thing?
That everything in there is
Faded.
slightly faded from the sun, except for where things were.
Right. That's this room. Like all the stuff that was in it is gone.
I'm booking this door.
All right, you push into an office. Okay. Let me just grab a note on that one quick. All right, so big desk, very expensive wood. The chair behind it is large, padded chair, dark, very expensive looking thing. And you note that the chairs in front of the desk have been arranged in such a way they're actually a little bit smaller than the other chair. Like it's total intimidation tactic.
Power play. Yeah.
Yeah. There's some papers scattered around the desk, and you can see a file cabinet in the back corner to the right. There's no door on that wall. Solid.
Yeah, I understand. I just wanted to approach away from the file cabinet.
And there doesn't appear to be anything really going on. I mean, there's a bunch of correspondence sort of laying around.
Most inconvenient fucking place I've ever seen. Okay.
Come on, you wanted me to make it easy?
Yes.
You guys moved past easy a long time ago, my man.
We know.
All right.
I would argue they were never at easy. I started re-listening to the earliest episodes.
So when I looked at this on the map we had, there was something behind that filing cabinet. An additional part of this room. Do I see that filing cabinet going all the way back into that?
No, you do not.
Then I'm going to go ahead and move the filing cabinet.
We love a person who
Traps.
uses our references.
So there is a little alcove back there, and it looks like there was at one point something stashed back there, but it is now gone, the same as everything else in the other room. The file cabinet is still relatively heavy, though, because there's still a bunch of paperwork in it.
Okay.
What kind of paperwork?
Haven't looked at it.
Not important. Not what we're here for.
Right.
Or is it?
Mm-mm.
All right. Back on my way out to the landing.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm flipping from the map to the owlbear, so it takes me a sec.
You're good.
All the way back out around. Hooray.
All right.
Big double doors.
All right. Well, I know roughly how to get to said window that I want to get to. So when I get into this, I'm immediately going to be moving to my left to get away from that table that's on there.
There's a table on the
You're
reference.
you're gonna push through the doors?
Yep.
Okay. You push through the doors. The room itself
Oh,
is these
Yeah.
statues are these are stone and brass, not like the suits of armor downstairs.
mhm.
They are much more sculpture type. They are actually, relatively speaking, sort of artistic. And interesting that you would say something, because there is actually a dragon chess set on the table. The rug does look ratty as hell. It's pretty nasty.
And it's not colorblind, just so you know, as then.
Thank you.
Okay.
Nobody has cleaned in here for a long time. There's a very thick layer of dust. There are also various pieces of artwork hung around the walls all the way around.
Still keeping an eye out for improvised weapons as I make my way over here to the...
Okay.
I was hoping to be able to pick up something in this house because I didn't bring a damn weapon. So we'll take care of one of those suits of armor, and I'm going to borrow that sucker's weapon.
If it's necessary.
It's always necessary. Have you noticed me?
Yes.
I'm much better when I got a thing in my hand.
No comment.
He said a thing, not his thing.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm at this door.
You are at that door. What are you
Open
doing?
it.
What's that?
Open it. Open it.
Oh,
You open it, and two people in robes who are in the middle of something turn and look at you and go, "What?"
And at that point, I rush them.
Oh, initiative time. Hooray!
Yes.
Here we go.
oh, God damn it.
Where are my notes on them? Ooh, this is gonna get ugly.
What was your first clue?
No. Where's my wild shape list? That's a no good. Meanwhile, it has a head of there instead there.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here finishing out some digitalization. Oh, yeah, there you go. My digitalization of my spell book.
DM, just to make sure, you can still see Owlbear on your screen, correct?
Nope.
Nope. I see your wild shape list.
Oh, well, that's not what that should be at all. Give me just
I was
a
about
minute.
to say that. I was like, oh, there we go. Well, that's just us.
Did my mage hand that triggered the spell? I guess that didn't concern them any, because that was the window I tried.
It didn't work.
Oh, okay.
Remember, it fizzled and
That's
opened
right.
all the windows.
That's right. That's right.
Including the one in front of them.
Yes,
and
and
that
then
didn't
slammed it
concern
shut
them?
again.
Mm-hmm.
And the curtain does look fairly. Here I am clicking on the Zoom meeting, trying to affect the map. This is going to be how this goes tonight.
Oh man.
It did last time too.
Hmm.
What's your initiative number?
6.
Sorry.
Oh man, if you can get that window open.
Oh, trust me. I'm going to be opening that window the old-fashioned way. Defenestration.
You, as this guy turns around, you have a teeny tiny bit of a moment as you see he is in fact wearing crimson colored robes and does have the sign of the crescent embroidered on it.
Mm-hmm.
He turns and says, "Listen, you tell Marcos that he will get what he gets when he gets it." And he starts walking at you with his hand out as if he's going to push you back out the door.
Nope.
The other one didn't even turn around. She's like, hey, you're screwing this up. I don't know what's going on, but something's going wrong here.
Man, I can't wait for you to put that dude's head through the window.
Oh, head. You're underestimating the body parts that are going through that window.
Listen, if you're gonna do that, at least put him in the water, please.
Oh, he's coming down right on top of you.
Oh God.
Your action, sir?
Lower my head, bull rush him into the window, and hopefully put him through it out into the yard.
So that would still be an opposed grapple, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Okay.
Just we're outside, just figuring what's taking him so long.
Does he get any initiative because the little crimson guy wasn't expecting it?
This would be a surprise round.
I will account for that.
Okay.
Go ahead, sir. What'd you get?
26.
Holy shit. And you didn't crit?
1 point away from critting. I rolled a 19.
Fuck.
Dude. Cultist is lighter than you expected. He's kind of bony. Clearly, they're not quality.
They're not feeding him well on the farm.
Yeah, we noticed.
Just will hell scream at the window.
You give him the mightiest heave ho that any of you have witnessed to date. Thea, Azathan.
Yep.
You've been hanging about, just sort of waiting here.
But at least looking in that direction, because they knew where I was going.
Yep.
Thinking that something was going to happen, and suddenly the second floor window bursts outward with a huge crash and a clatter of falling glass and the clatter of a falling cultist.
Jesus gods, why?
He is going to use her acrobatics reaction and let him hit the ground and not me.
I'm just gonna step back a bit.
Both of you please roll a dex. Oh.
23.
He done fall on his head.
All right, give me a minute. 12.
You are in. You didn't get back fast enough. You catch a boot.
Bonk.
And you hear it as you're right there. You hear it. He lands so dramatically badly, sort of like chin, shoulder-ish first, and his feet go the wrong way over his head.
Scorpion.
So he pulls a scorpion.
Ooh.
And when his heels touch the back of his head and his whole body rolls to the side, you're just kind of in the way.
Ooh.
But you hear this really sickening crack crunch gurgle.
Snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispies.
And so about that.
I'm
Crimson
gonna
Krispies.
take a step back from catching a boot to the face. Look at the dude in the robes. Thea, double check he's dead, please.
Thea's gonna get a little stabby with my rip and tear.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let me help you with that.
Yeah.
Hey, she did a stabby before she rifled the body.
Yep.
Oh,
That's
She's
true.
learning.
well, that's coming next.
She
That's
can
happening.
be taught. First you pillage, then you burn.
So
there was no question. Like, you got there with the knives. There was no question. This guy's dead.
Doesn't
When
matter.
Yeah,
your head is
still
at a
poking-
90-degree angle.
Doesn't matter. Double tap.
Thea's still poking him with her daggers.
Listen, stabbing is free.
And then as mentioned prior, I am going to rifle through his
Okay.
person.
This person has nothing on him.
Yep. No. Okay. Shit. Okay. Well, that's
this
gonna.
is what you were presented with.
I
Yeah,
guess
well-
I'm climbing.
Well, we have our opening.
Thea's gonna start scaling up again.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, you go.
You climb. Yadu, the person working on what is clearly an alchemy bench,
Yep.
the potion, she just stops and turns and looks at you, completely horrified, and says, "This is as fast as we can go."
Oh, this is too good to be true. I love these people.
Does she not? Oh, wait, no, you're not wearing your own uniform.
No, I'm actually in my blacks at this point because I was the one trying to be sneaky at this point.
All of us were trying. It's just went downhill like a Benny Hill theme song. All right. Like,
Go back, tell Marcos we're going as quickly as we can. And no, I don't want to get thrown out the window. You need someone to finish this.
Do you need help?
You threw my help out the window, stupid.
And now that I did it, Marcos wants to know if I should help.
Oh, yes. Go to the kitchen and give me something to eat. I'm hungry, stupid. And goes back to stirring.
and this is when Thea just fucking clambers up into the window. It's like, hello.
Yeah, that's pretty much the timing on that one.
Like a gopher out of a hole, just bink.
Oh,
It's at that point where you see blink, blink, turns. You don't work for Marcos, do you?
We used to. And I grab him.
It's a her. Opposed
Okay.
grapple.
Yeah, he, she, AI, whatever.
Okay.
They're getting grabbed.
he, she, NPC.
Yes, NPC.
Yeah, I grab them by their pronouns.
Okay. What'd you get?
I only got a 14.
It's still very successful.
Listen, at this point in time, they should just be glad that they are an is-are, not a was-were. All right, that's all we got to worry about.
Oh, that's a great one. I can remember that one.
How would you like to go from being an Izar to a was-were?
How would you like to be made past tense?
Oh, the late dead Arthur Dent.
Oh,
Or you'll be late. As in
Late?
the late NPC. You've got her. You've got her. What's next?
Error.
So, what are you making? So you don't go out the window. We agree on that. What are you making? What am I up to if I leave you? If I don't let you finish this, is this place going to blow up?
No, we're not the blow uppy people.
What
They're
are you?
upstairs.
Okay,
stairs.
excellent.
Get off. I need to finish the oil.
For what?
Shh. Give me that. Points at a glass jar over there.
I look at Thea.
Who's climbing in the window?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go get her what she wants.
Nah. Thea's gonna wait, where'd she say it was?
It's
The glass
basically you climbed past it. You could just hand her
Oh.
the glass thing.
Oh.
on the way
Thea's
through.
while she's halfway through the window is gonna hand it over.
Okay.
Oh dear.
And basically you see like a bunch, there's scattered ingredients all down this counter. There's stuff on the floor, there's stuff in a bin. It is chaos. You don't know how anyone knows what anything is. And
And once you hand that to her, by the way, before we get going with what she's doing, I hand Thea the rope.
So then Thea's gonna start turning around and start
yeah,
grappling that in, get that secure, get Azathan up.
Excellent. Thank you. I was worried it was gonna have to go a little ape on this, and that would have been a problem.
okay. In the time it takes you to clamber up, she's just has completely lost track of everybody and is doing all of the different stirring and mixing and tapping little pieces in.
I
and
would like,
hearing-
I'm
What's
sorry. Once I get up there and see the situation, I'd like to try and take a stab in the dark, looking at the ingredients that she has, and like this is alchemy and herbalism, obviously.
Yes.
I want to see if I could take a stab at trying to figure out what the fuck she's trying to make.
Roll it. Roll me a check.
So this would be
Alchemy.
okay. What is nature plus my proficiencies for that? Or Arcana?
Don't you have alchemist supplies?
I have an herbalism kit,
do,
but
do it as Arcana.
okay. I'm more than happy with that. That is a, let's see, 18 with Arcana, that's 18. Yeah, 18. Not including any other bonuses from my trainings.
You're looking at it and you don't quite grasp. You're like, why would you put that in? That's like the one ringing thought that's in your head. You're like, what the hell? No, that doesn't make any sense at all that you were doing that. What are you don't get it.
Okay.
Thea sees the scribbles and the paper on the desk that's right next to her. She's gonna grab it and then just hand it over to Azathan.
Nope. Put it down. Put it down. I need that.
What are you making? None of this makes sense.
That's because you're an uneducated boob. You came through the window and not the door. She grabs a couple of more things.
Try me.
And you hear
While she's doing that,
mumble,
can Thea do a
mumble,
stealth
poof.
steal?
Mumble, mumble, poof.
Yep. There. Fine. It's done.
All
you
right.
can have it. And she starts to walk away.
No.
Well, we do let her walk away so that we can get between her and it.
True.
Because it might be passed through walls and might kill us. Not that that's ever happened before.
Thea's then gonna grab the paper and hand it over to you.
Take it up. What am I reading and what am I looking at?
Give me another Arcana check. And I don't know if it's something that you would actually have deep familiarity with, if that makes sense.
Well, I got a 17 to start with.
It's definitely an oil.
Okay.
Like, you guys had an oil before that you would coat weapons with.
Yes.
This is very similar, but it's for coating people and traveling in some way. But you're just not quite there. You're not quite putting it all together because these notes are the notes of a lunatic.
Based on what I just heard, do you want me to grab said chick? I just look over at you like, eh?
Yeah, we have questions.
All right. I grapple her again, so that
Okay.
meantime, Thea, get this out of here. They need it upstairs. The people we got to deal with are upstairs currently making with the splody, according to this one.
Trying to cover the
All right.
tracks.
11.
She's like, I'm just hungry. I need to go to the kitchen.
We'll get you food after you answer a couple questions. That seem fair?
Fine. I don't know where anyone went. I don't know how far along they are. I don't know what they're doing. What else?
Who are you?
Why do you care?
I have a long list of reasons and explanations for that we don't have time for. So let's save both of us some trouble. Who are you?
Is this person about the same size as Thea?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's not wearing anything that would be particularly emblematic of like a robe or
She's
And no cult symbols or anything.
no, she's decidedly not a cultist by appearance.
listen, we found you in a room working alchemy with a cultist who was trying to kill everybody. Well,
He's
not
a
that one in
dick.
particular.
He's not
I mean,
trying to kill everyone.
the
just
good news
certain
is
people.
he's dead. So
Ugh.
yeah, look, not important. We found you in the same place as one of them. So, little bit of communication helps out, goes a long way. I really don't like killing people all that much, though you are good mushroom food. Our friend here has no problem putting people out of a window. We'd like to not do the same thing again. I know it's old cliched. Let's please. Who are you?
The deeply unnamed NPC.
Jane Smith.
Yes. Says, look, it's simple. They needed alchemy.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know what they're doing. This place is a nut house. I'm going to get my pay and I'm going to leave. She turns.
How?
She points one hand
Mm-hmm.
at the thing she was just making.
Yep.
Oil,
Yep.
healing,
Sure.
speed, gaseous form. Okay?
Sure. How many other people are in this building with you?
Define people.
How many other things that we need to worry about?
You are so simple.
We
2,
try to keep it simple.
4, 6, 8 that I can think of off the top of my head. No, I don't know where they are. They could be upstairs. They could be downstairs. They could be having lunch.
How
don't
many
know.
mutants?
Great.
What?
How many mutants have they converted?
Oh. Well, they didn't do that. That's not them. Marcos is not that good.
Then who is?
That would be the thing they're working on.
And what are they working on?
The gate. To bring him here.
Okay, so you do know far more. All right.
No, they're working on bringing.
Wait,
Look,
this gate.
Bringing who?
I don't
Here.
know. They always do that stupid thing. He who shall not be named, kind of a nonsense.
All right, so they're bringing supernatural Dickbag McGee in through what gate where?
I don't know which one they're using. Could be upstairs, could be downstairs.
So there's multiple gates here?
Okay, good to know. Excellent.
There's a
Yeah.
mess here. These people are crazy. I'm going to get my pay and leave since you just chucked my guard out the window.
That was your guard?
Yes.
Quite
and he's
useless,
a really
wasn't he?
ineffective helper.
I can see that. I'm gonna reach into my pocket and pull out like a couple gold coins, just hand it over. Get the fuck out of here.
What are you doing?
Finally, somebody who makes sense in this nut house.
Get the fuck outta
This
here.
makes zero
Say
sense.
nothing.
She pushes her way through. She heads out the door, and she is out of here.
She's too mercantile to be useful to anybody else except those who pay her.
So we were given what everything is.
Yep. That there's 2 gates. They're trying to use these potions and whatnot to, I guess, improve their travel.
And the
or
guard
discreetly.
guards seem to think that there were people upstairs that these were going towards.
Yeah, people upstairs and or downstairs.
He specifically said upstairs.
Okay, so now that she's said what she has said, Azathan, give me another roll looking at the notes using your alchemical skills and give it an extra +2.
Excellent. Well, that was a natural 20 on the roll. So
Woo! That's what we needed.
As soon as she said it, you look at the notes and you're like, this is madness. They're bonkers. This is that you coat yourself in this and you travel to the ethereal plane.
why would you want to do this?
Oil of etherealness.
Okay, first of all, Thea, don't fucking touch that oil. I will be taking this now. Thank you. Goes immediately sealed
It's still hot.
I don't care. It's sealing and going into the bag of holding.
Bag of holding is temperature controlled.
Yes. So
It's
And
a controlled bag of holding.
As you look at it, you do see there are other potion bottles on the completed potion bottles on the counter.
okay.
And looking at ones that you've got experience with,
Yep.
the light purple, the healing one, really obvious. The nasty sort of brownish one for gaseous form, very
Yep.
familiar with that one.
Yeah, really.
And then there's actually one in the middle, and
she said speed.
let me get she did say speed, and let me see if I can get a quick description for it because reasons.
All right. So I'm updating my potion section. Potion of
Oil of etherealness, as opposed to unrealness.
Etherealness? Or are you
Ether-
doing that intentionally?
Oh, I'm putting the emphasis on the other syllable because I'm Swaven de Boner with a lot of charisma.
I don't like you.
He's got charisma.
I like that even less somehow.
See, people say shit like that, and I just feel sad because my father would have loved it.
Aw, boo. I have all of these crazy descriptions of potions,
Yeah.
and speed wasn't one of them.
Speed kills.
I was going to say, can I give you what it was in my previous campaign?
Sure.
Edge of the glass is blood red. You look down the center of the potion bottle and it's all bright yellow right down the center. Flash!
Nice. I like it.
All right. So there was the oil of etherealness, a gaseous form, another healing potion, and a potion of speed.
Yes.
All right. All of those are going in the bag.
And as you look around, you find it entirely conceivable that you could scavenge a lot of quality alchemical ingredients if you could just figure out what the hell this mess is.
All right, I have the solution for this. I open the bag, just if I can't figure it out now, I'll figure it out later. It's all going in the bag.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm embracing Thea's kleptomania for a moment for alchemical ingredients. I'm going to save so much money in thievery.
Okay. So
Doing the like the Grinch when he's going around stealing gifts and he does that little happy dance. I totally am picture as a fan right now with his bag of holding, just dumping it all in.
It's all
Buy
going
bigger
in.
discount.
Yeah, and Thea has an oil of smugness on her.
That's a
I'm looking
permanent
fondly
effect.
over.
That's a permanent effect. I don't know what you mean.
Okay. We are at our time, actually a little over. So if we think we're at a good spot right here.
Yep, I'm just gonna make a note of clusterfuck of alchemical ingredients.
We'll clarify that next time. Thank you.
On